At the right time, God is going to bring you into what He's already prepared. God is not preparing the blessing for you. He's preparing you for the blessing. The promised land was already in place. He had to get the Israelites prepared. Favor is already in your future. There are blessings that already have your name on them. The right people, divine connections already lined up. You keep passing the test in the silent seasons. You keep getting prepared, and you're going to come in to more than you can ask or think.
What do you do when you tried and failed and you want to quit and you want to give up?
There's not a day that I wake up that I don't feel like going back to sleep, or that I don't have anxiety about what my day is going to bring. And you know what I do? I wake up and I go handle it.
I need you to confront you because you're the one holding you up. I need you to look in the mirror and tell you, you are not going to do me like this no more. You're not going to continue to sabotage me. You're not going to keep procrastinating. You're not. You know you should be further in life, but you keep letting you slide.
I don't know what that dream is that you have. I don't care how disappointing it might have been as you've been working toward that dream. That dream that you're holding in your mind, that it's possible.
Expand yourself. Take yourself out your comfort zone. If you stay in your comfort zone, that's where you will fail.
Your biggest enemy is you. It's you against you. The only person that gets in your way is you. Nobody else. It's you.
Hold you accountable and don't let you off the hook.
There are no shortcuts. There are no hacks. If you want to take the easy road, I promise you it's longer and more painful than the hard road. Choose the hard path. The path of responsibility, hard work, and sacrifice. The path of discipline, humility, and ownership that ultimately leads to freedom. It won't be easy. Discipline is the path to freedom. Discipline is the driver of daily execution. Discipline defeats the infinite excuses that hold you back. Make discipline part of your daily life, and your daily life will get better.
I got tired of losing. I got tired of coming up short. I got tired. I got tired of eating out of trash cans. I got tired of watching everybody else graduate. I got tired of seeing people ride first class. I got to go all the way to the back. I got tired. I hate it as much as you hate it. But the problem is I want it more than you want it.
You can believe it. You can achieve it. This is something that you hear a lot. And I get it. But guess what? Belief by itself.
Get your butt up. Get where you belong. Do what you're supposed to do. Live like you're supposed to live. You gotta get this beast mode. You gotta embody beast mode. Everything about you has to say, I ain't playing. If it's to have, I'm gonna get it. And I ain't leaving none of it behind. It's mine. What will you do with your pain? Will you let it break you, or will you let it redefine you?
I will not go down that way. I choose to fight back.
Doesn't get you anything. You gotta impose your will, you gotta be disciplined, and you gotta make things happen.
True champions get hungrier every time they win. They don't reach a peak. They don't reach a pinnacle. Winners dominate losers. Legends dominate winners. And your mentality on this earth should be that you want to dominate winners.
There's a war going on. Good versus evil. Light against darkness. Truth against lies. I'm talking about the war in your head.
Your mind has to be stronger than your feelings.
And you have to understand, if you don't execute on the plan, if you don't get up in the morning when you're feeling tired, scared, if you don't execute, you're not just cheating yourself. You're cheating your family. You're cheating your employees. You're cheating your team, whatever you're a part of.
Think about every poor decision you've made in your life. There was more emotion that was involved in it than there was mind. Every single one of them. Your feelings keep you in bed. Your mind tells you, get up.
Everything that is great comes from being in a position of uncomfortable. And if you can get used to being uncomfortable, your fucking limits are non-existent.
If for 10 years, if you didn't avoid doing what you knew you needed to do, what would you be like? What would happen if you just stopped wasting the opportunities that are in front of you? You'd be 10 times more efficient, 20 times more efficient. You have no idea how efficient people get.
Do you feel like getting up? No. Do you feel like making that cold call? No, you don't. Do you feel like doing that third set of reps? No, you don't.
They're not going to give it to you, but if you're willing to get up every day and go take it, if you're willing to get up every day and work for it, if you're willing to get up every day and grind from sunup to sundown, you can have the life that other people dream of.
How desperate are you for what you want? Do you want it as bad as breathing? Do you want it as bad as anything you ever wanted in your life? And if you calibrate it at the highest enough levels, what I found is the people that are the hungriest, they find a way. When you're desperate, you find reserves and reservoirs of ideas, talents, and a strength that you don't know you have when you find yourself in a desperate situation.
And so I need you to walk out there. No more 50%. No more. No more 50%. No more. No more 70%. No more. I want us at 85 and climbing. If you're at 80, I want you at 90, and I mean moving rapidly. I need you to give me that 120. I need you to give me that everything you do. I need you to start giving me that 120 and everything you do. Bring it all together. Bring all the energy, all the passion, bring it all together and dominate.
If you can't control your own brain and your brain controls you, you got to tell your brain where you want to go and how you want to go and how you want to get there.
When you get knocked down, and you're going to get knocked down, when you run into some roadblocks and you're going to run into them, when you have some setbacks, you can always be able to bring yourself back in, knowing if someone has done it, it's possible that I can do it. It's necessary, ladies and gentlemen, when you're working on your dream, that you learn how to handle rejection, that you become empowered by it, that don't let it stop you. Most people, when they hear no or they're rejected, it takes their power away. And they become discouraged. They lose their spirit. They lose their energy. They stop.
Be the hero of your own movie. If your life was a movie and it started now, what would the hero of your life's movie do right now? Because you believe in the purpose. You find value in it. That was Michael Jordan. He said, I failed over and over and over and over again. I failed. And that's why I succeeded.
I'm still going to get you where they are. Why? Because I owe it to myself. And can't nobody stop me but me. And you need to get rid of them excuses. You need to stop pointing fingers at people. And you need to start pointing fingers at yourself. What did you not do? The decisions you make right now is up to you. Take full ownership. This is not time to quit. We might be discouraged, but we're not defeated. This is not our time to give up. We thrive in the discipline. We thrive under problems. We thrive under stress. That's what we do. We are acquainted with sorrow. We are acquainted with grief, but we rise.
I'm talking about you. The only person that you can actually control. You. That's who has to take ownership. That's who has to step up, own everything, and lead.
What are the things that are stealing your focus? Who are the people that are stealing your focus? And begin to eliminate these distractions. Get laser focused and obsessed on what you want. Be starving and hungry to get it. Be desperate to get it. The combination of desperation and hunger with laser focus over an extended period of time is the formula to be great at something.
Make a declaration to yourself. Declare all out war that you're going to get out of this rut.
Every single year, your appetite should go up. You should never get settled. You should never get content. Every single year. I want to be successful. I want to execute. I want to make all my dreams become a reality. So my appetite increases. It gets stronger every year. I want more. I want to do more. I want to help more. Every year I want to be bolder. I want to be better. I want to be stronger every single year.
You have to accept that all your excuses are lies. They are lies, all of them. Think about the things that you tell yourself, the lies you use to rationalize taking the easy road. Taking the easy road and leaving discipline behind. Think about them. You don't have time. That's a lie. And you're too tired, or you're too sore, or you're just plain not feeling it. Lies, lies, lies.
Because life does not reward people who wait to see what happens. Life, and the way it works, and no matter what you want to do when I say this, you can get mad about it, you can argue with it, you can say it's not true, it doesn't matter. And if you think that life doesn't work in a very simple equation, which is what you put in, you will get out.
Mindset has to be destroy any limitation and move forward, move forward, move forward. There is a way, move forward. Most of us have been conditioned not to take a risk. People ask me all the time, what does it take to be happy? And I always tell them it's really simple. One word, progress. Progress equals happiness. If you keep growing, you're going to feel alive. And if you keep growing, you're going to have more to give. And when you're growing and giving is when life is magnificent. It doesn't matter how many statues, Oscars they give you, or Emmys, or how much money you have in the bank. So it's really an inner game.
Once you understand that what the human animal is designed to do is learn, then you have to ask yourself, if what has made the human animal the most apex of apex predators the world has ever seen, the most capable of completely changing its environment, what is it that allows them to learn fast? And the answer is failure.
So the only way out of pain is more spiritual growth. And as simplistic as that sounds, or overgeneralized, spiritual growth just means seeing more of life than just yourself.
And the list goes on and on and on. And it doesn't stop if you don't make it stop. So recognize the excuses are not valid.
You know why the results are never there? Because you can think about it, you can wish for it, you can hope for it, you can think all about it all as long as you want. But unless you get out every single day and put in the work, inch by mother inch, you will never get there. So I want you to think about that moving into 2022. I want you to think about what you hope to gain in 2022. I want you to think about what you hope to achieve in 2022. And I want you to take the word hope and I want you to throw it on the motherfucking ground. And I want you to replace it with the word I will do in 2022.
Everybody's focusing on the outside world and how there's a lot of things in the outside world you'll never be able to control. You can influence, but you can't control it. This, your mind, your emotions, your body. You have 100% control over what you do with these things, and that's where the game is won. You win the inner game, then you win the outer game.
Watch your step. It's necessary you take responsibility for it. That you make it happen, that you don't give up, that you don't take any objection or disappointment or defeats personally, that you keep on keeping on, that you don't decide that I can't make it because you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, that you realize that's a part of the program. And here's something you've got to resolve. Say this to yourself every day. See, as long as you're breathing, you got a shot at your dream.
Those days when I'm tired or worn out or just basically sick of the grind. What do I do on those days? I go anyways.
It's not about the rain. It's what the rain represents. Life is always giving you a test. It's trying to give you a way out. It's trying to give you an excuse not to show up. You gotta have the mentality to show up every day of your life. No matter what life throws at you. It's our responsibility to show up to the Coliseum of life. Prepare for battle. I don't care what you're going through, what life's throwing at you. It's your responsibility to find you new 100%. Take it upon yourself to do that.
Not over till I win. Not over till I get through. Not over till I get over. Not over till I get what I want. Door can't open today, look out. I'm going to come back and take the hinges off. That's how you got to do that. You've got to have that kind of courage, that type of determination. If you want to make it happen, it's you. But you've got to take personal responsibility to make it happen.
I go through the motions. I don't really want to work out. I work out. Don't really want to get up and get out of bed. I get up and get out of bed.
Work to build the skills that it takes to actually adhere to the plan, meaning your discipline, your fortitude, your ability to endure, your grit, your determination, your self-esteem, your self-worth, your confidence that you can achieve what it is you want to achieve. These are all skill sets. When you learn to develop these skills, even if you don't have the talent, continuously sharpen these skills, the ones I'm talking about, I can achieve great things.
Working through hard place, a journey of resilience. Life is a journey filled with ups and downs. It's a path that often leads us through hard place, challenging us to find the strength within our lives to keep moving forward. But is not this hard place where true resilience is born? It's where we discover the depth of our cause, the power of our determination, and the resilience of our spirit. When I lost my job, I don't know how I was going to make ends meet, but I refused to give up. I keep applying, keep pushing forward, and eventually I found something even better. After my accident, I thought my life was over, but with every painful step of physical therapy, I realized how strong I truly am. I may have lost a part of myself, but I gained a new perspective on life. When I lost my loved one, the grief was overwhelming, but through the tears and the hearts, I found souls in the memories we shared, and I learned to cherish every moment, knowing that a life is that precious. In the darkest moment, we often find the brightest light. It's the kindness of strangers, that love of family and friends, and the resilience of the human spirit that carries us through. So, as we journey towards life hard place, let us remember that within us lies the strangers overcome, the forces preserve, and the releases of to chase, for it's not about avoiding to storms but learning to dance in the rain.